Alright, welcome back to the second part of it's playing Pokemon Tabletop United.
Wow, I turned right to the
I will hand it right back off to our GM to take off where he left us, falling and screaming.
You're currently falling and screaming.
Yeah.
And all of you are pulling your cords.
Yes.
You are now slowly descending into a forest.
And screaming, still.
Still screaming into a forest.
I'm just hoping.
You guys are gonna get caught in the trees, just so you know. So what are you guys doing? You're falling.
Is there a clear space to land?
Semi-clear. I mean, it's like a small clearing, but you know, if you go a little too far forward, a little too far back, you'll still get caught.
I'm gonna try to aim for that clearing.
Everyone else is coming down and see if I can get as close.
I'm just holding for life.
We all are relatively near each other, so it shouldn't be too hard to do that.
I'm
on the same thing.
I'm gonna aim for the clearing.
Alright, you were aiming that direction. Although I'm just writing down stats for something.
Stat faster.
How about you shove a dick in your mouth and see if that helps?
I can shove this Pepsi in my mouth.
Do it. I'm gonna get you to shut up.
Since he's the one drifting, since Reynolds is the one drifting, I'm going to sort of try and drift in the same direction.
You proceed to follow him. While following this guy, you're just freaking the fuck out and falling. Someone might want to address that. He has. He's just going. You guys are drifting forward. He's drifting just down.
Well, this is all. They did have that whole speech right to him before it started, so we just became teammates. I'm gonna sort of, if I spot this, there's not a lot of
What's your perception?
Untrained. I have normal person perception.
Well,
If I spot you, I'm going to try and head back towards you and try to be there for you when you land. And try to figure out how to cut you free of your harness if you can't get out without a knife.
I do not have a knife.
None of us should have knives.
Oh crap!
I got a lighter. You think that'll help? I have cut.
Well, I think you can pick up a survival knife for like 500. But...
I don't have 500.
Missiles, I think, are pro.
I have
Right now, my
345.
mirror is.
I mean, I got 50. I'm broke.
I am not
Leech him on one cut. Help.
Yeah, if we had a Pokemon.
I can learn it. Hold on.
So we're drifting down. I presumably spotted our panicking friend because
Not really panicking so much as shut down. He's
You're
gone.
not doing anything.
like I'm glancing around to see where everyone else is falling towards, and I noticed that he's just sort of descending straight down, and I'm going to try and shift my weight and head back towards him.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me?
Ground control to Major Tom.
Oh dear God, I'm falling. Help.
More or less.
And our ninja descends in silence.
Because I'm too busy trying to readjust this fucking book.
I do descend in silence. I'm too scared to scream.
There.
It's like when you took me on the bullet.
In a vacuum, no one can hear you scream.
I was too scared. I was so scared that my lungs got caught. Couldn't scream.
If too scared to scream. Okay. That's all been basically done.
Alright then.
We're descending into this clearing.
Well, Reynolds is. Katsuo
These-
knows where.
We are. He's trying to go grab him.
You're trying to grab him.
Yeah, I'm just following him down.
You get a hold of him and
I'm
you realize
above-
it's
I'm
kind of
above
hard to
you
move
all
two
because I
people
land
in the
longer.
air when one of them isn't helping.
I'm just gonna do my best to guide us. So that we
Slap
don't
him! Slap him
land
hard!
on a tree. I'm just gonna
Would
try
you
and
slap
guide
a
us so
woman?
that we're still
Slap-
You're a man, shut up.
I
Just
just
borrow my
try and,
eraser.
I'm just gonna sort of, based on my years of experience in woods, not necessarily woods, but
Slap
Out
the
in the
shock
wilderness.
out of him.
figure out keep track of where the clearing is from us and guide him that way once we're there. And I'm just gonna let it slide down.
Okay. You two glide into like
Yeah.
the middle of the clearing. You two kind of catch on the back of the trees. And they're kind of hanging like on the edge of the clearing. You got now 2 nice pinatas.
I unclip myself.
Alright.
I'm gonna get something under my feet. I'm gonna try and get something under my feet before I unclip.
You were currently hanging from the trees by your parachute.
How high?
I'll
Let's roll some dice.
Yeah, about 5 feet from the ground.
That's relatively easy. Okay, I'm going to just.
What are you looking for?
I look down.
Yeah. Hero.
Pay attention.
We're down. You can get out of this harness now.
Kind of falls to his face.
I'm gonna sort of twist around
Try to
so that I
grab.
can have the hold of the tree, and then I'm going to start trying to get out. I'm trying to keep myself from just dropping out of it and sort of just climb.
So you grab down onto the tree, and then you unclip, and you're supported by the tree, and you can climb down.
I climb down.
Well, that was eventful.
You were now in the middle of the forest that you've, kind of seen the outskirts of.
Reynolds, Katsuo, I've got Eru.
Awesome.
We're in clips, basically.
You're in a clearing, so you can see each other.
Yeah, you guys came down uneventfully.
So you guys are like on the edge of the clearing, and they can see you very
Yeah.
easily.
We sort of regrouped, I guess.
Yeah, regroup.
So after that experience, let me just objectives list again. And you guys want to roll an intuition check?
I will pass me 4 dice.
You have 4 for that?
Yep, it was what I raised to adept because intuition is what I use for my
I will
channeling.
also
Nice.
12.
Okay.
I'm also rolling intuition.
It's a very easy check, so
10.
you're not gonna have to worry about it.
Out of
Too
who?
much.
I'll blow
You
up.
have 2. Okay. Give him 2.
Not my thing, but might as well try.
Yep.
That would be a 4.
Five.
Come on!
Okay.
Yeah!
So these 3.
Wow.
Wait, I got a 5 and got it?
Yeah, it was
That's
an
an
easy
easy
check.
check.
It's
5,
5.
yeah, 5 is easy on 2d6
Yes.
because the average is 7.
So the untrained one.
He's untrained too.
Yeah, you suck.
You were just under it.
Yep. It's not my strongest.
So you guys all notice the ever encroaching Adino to your position.
Adino.
Healing psychic type Pokemon.
That's the big
It's a
big
normal
one.
type.
Right.
normal type?
Yeah, it's a normal type. Yeah.
That's
The,
psychic.
the like pink and yellow one, right? Yeah, that
I
normal
could swear
type.
it was psychic.
Nope, it's normal.
And it's not that then.
Do we have Pokedexes? Yes?
Yes, I would
Okay.
assume you would.
Pokedex.
I have to think about what it is. Because apparently being told it's not psychic, despite the fact that it basically only learns psychic type moves.
Nope, it is normal.
It has to be that. I don't have any other choices, and I really didn't want it to. It's a Gardevoir walking up. I didn't want it to be,
Are
but
you looking for a fairy psychic
I was looking for a psychic type.
in Abra?
Right, something that speaks and teleports.
That's
It's
it.
not gonna walk up to us.
Something a little bit higher up there on that psychic scale.
Yeah,
A
okay.
Kadabra.
Alakazam.
Ooh,
I'm not sure what you guys are.
no, I was thinking.
I have
about
no
that.
idea what you're looking for.
I'm just looking for a psychic type that's
Pink?
would be considered more friendly than most psychic types are.
I think Kadabras can be fairly friendly.
This is why I just chose Gardevoir. It's
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah,
You want
it's
curly
good
in that
enough.
case.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Or Gothita. Fell. The other one. That
I
can't
don't know how
remember.
you guys feel about taking orders from a small child.
Oh God, is Alistair here?
No. But your liaison is.
Oh God.
Oh boy. How small of a child are we talking?
Well, this is why it's a
8.
Gardevoir and not, you know,
Yes, our
Yeah.
liaison is
Gothita.
the Pokemon.
That's oh
your
okay.
liaison is the psychic type Pokemon. Hence the reason why it had to be psychic type.
I see.
Why not Solosis? Or Duosis? Or the other one?
I don't know how you feel about taking
Space Fetus.
taking orders from the space fetus. Which is why, again, I was looking for something that was commanding, but wasn't, you know, intimidating.
God, psychic Pokemons are dicks.
Dick suck.
They make this very difficult. This is why I was thinking, oh, Dino's a great one for this, because it's like a super friendly one. It's apparently not a psychic type.
You'd be
It
just
really isn't.
I didn't play Black and White. I didn't like the game.
How about Esper?
Yes, totally. That's what we want as a fucking league.
Isn't Honedge psychic?
No, it's a ghost.
No.
It's a ghost.
I thought it was psychic ghost.
No,
No.
No,
That's
steel.
Ghost
Ghost.
Steel. That's
Yeah.
It's a sword.
It's a sword, Ivan. Why wouldn't it be? No.
I don't know. Why is Aldino a normal type Pokemon?
I don't know, and that's why I was surprised. I didn't play Black and White. Don't blame me.
Mhm.
Don't judge me.
Where's the Pokedex?
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Through.
I'll work with the Gardevoir for now. It might devolve to a Kirilla, whatever.
Kirlia?
Devolution.
Kirilla, whatever it is. A lot of this stuff is still temporary. I'm still trying to work out the kinks of this stuff. I didn't exactly feel wholly prepared for this session. But they walk up and they introduce themselves. Hi, I am your Gigas liaison. I will-
I'm assuming this is in our heads.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also being said, so it's very confusing because you're hearing the voice kind of slightly echo back.
Wait, so the Gardevoir is talking along with saying this in our heads.
Yes.
Okay.
For the denser members of your party in case they don't think very well. She doesn't know who she's working with.
Yeah.
Regardless. I've been told for our first operation you will be heading to the heart of the forest, and that's where you'll be received the first part of your exam.
Okay.
She kind of gestures to the general location. You kind of see that there's like almost a stone-esque temple within this forest.
How did I not notice that?
Probably would have noticed that while we were falling.
You were falling after being suddenly launched. I don't know exactly how observant you are after being terrified.
No, I mean
I'm not.
I meant how did I not notice that from the training?
From the train, it's only barely is above those things. You kind of see like the top of it, like with like that little kind of semi-building atop of
Yeah.
Aztec temples. You can kind of see that above the trees. So the farther you are away, you wouldn't be able to see it. So, be warned, the forest is full of...
It's already full of terrorists.
No.
Full of Pokemon that are willing to eat you if they get the chance.
The dark of the night, terrible find.
What?
He put his can right next to the mic, and I'm like, oh my god, why?
The dark of the night, evil.
Just seeing as you're descending into a forest full of Pokemon without any Pokemon.
Suddenly glad I'm swagging this
When the curse is complete. In the dark of the night.
From the voice, can we tell if this Gardevoir is male or female?
No. Obviously, what the words I've said didn't translate that for you, then
I didn't hear most of the words you said. Love you.
Wow!
6, 6, 6, 3.
That's
Wow.
a 21.
I don't know what channeling does.
Okay, so it allows me.
Want me dice back?
Yeah, it allows me to connect with them mentally.
Okay.
That way we can transmit thoughts thoughts and get a general sense of emotion between each other. We also cannot lie to each other.
Okay.
And because I have the shared senses feature, I can also see through their eyes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be polite and good, because no one else was saying it. I might just. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Gently
This is the person we're going to be working with.
meet the fifth member of your team, basically. The one who doesn't fight, and you're basically in charge of making sure it doesn't die.
I hate escort missions.
Yes.
Play Armored Core. You'll hate it even
And
more.
she hates them too, which you can very tell. And
Yeah.
She's obviously escorting people she believes are basically children.
Yeah.
She just hopes that you're, more polite.
Well, probably not, because I just intruded into her headspace.
Yes. No, she's accustomed to doing that to others, so she kind of considers that fair.
Yeah. Like, just that moment where, like, I'm just still walking, and she just stops for a moment. It's like, what?
Like,
So I'm trying to.
what exactly does it do again?
Quick kick. It's a psychic link where we both know where each other are at all times. We can transmit thoughts between each other. We have a general sense of each other's emotions, and because of my shared senses feature, I can see through her eyes.
So he basically becomes guard of wire.
So what are your emotions right now?
Fear and confusion.
Probably frustrated, a little confused, maybe a bit angry.
Why frustrated?
Frustrated at the fact that, like, it didn't just get done, that he has to, like, do another thing to, to get done with this.
You were told you were going to have to do an exam, and you didn't even do an exam yet. You got lunch.
Yeah, but
That's probably why.
That's where the anger comes in.
Yeah. So I'm trying to
pack up my shoe, by the way. I'm
trying to strike
do
up a
that.
conversation with Eru because I need to get to know the rest of my team, and right now he's doing whatever.
I will address you here in a moment. Gardevoir is kind of, this is a job. I just hope these kids,
Don't
well
kill
behaved.
themselves. Don't intrude in my head. Wait a second.
It's more of there's a brief moment where you do that, and she just kind of looks at you and goes,
Really?
"Okay,
Alright.
I've done this before, so it's I guess fair game."
Mm-hmm.
I kind of
But wait, he's
in
a
their
human.
head to
Talk to them. Yeah.
yes. And you basically always see like a few feet more
Yeah.
than you do because she's somewhat farther ahead than you are. But other than that, unless you're striking up a conversation in your head, there's not much.
I'm actually going to ask her if she minds that I'm in her. If she minds that we're connected this way.
Here comes the fanfic.
Yes, I mean, consent was not.
Okay, consent wasn't there when she was talking in my head, especially if she has a. God, I was gonna say flesh voice. A regular voice. Flesh voice is what it's called in Warhammer 40k when a tech priest talks with their real voice. It's called talking with your flesh voice because everything in 40k is either sexual or horrific.
Okay.
This is my pile of skulls. This is all your This is my pile of skulls that I have sitting here. This is all the previous people who have held your position. Good luck.
Okay.
So he's gonna have a relationship with this guard of wire in a couple days.
No. It's not that
No.
kind of game.
But there definitely will be a lot more bonding with him than anyone else because she currently is feeling his emotions. And he is feeling hers, and it just kind of. She's very fed up with it. She goes, it's fair game, I suppose. Not quite used to it happening the other way. You get a small headache from that statement. She's obviously annoyed with your statements.
Yeah.
Because you no longer have a filter in between what goes out and what comes in.
Actually, I believe I have to actively send a thought. I don't know. You'd have to pass me the core book to look that one up.
I wouldn't know, but I advise that you do
When
that.
channeling a Pokemon, it may communicate its intentions, emotions, and motivations to you, and you may communicate similarly with them. Neither party can be deceitful in this exchange. You also become aware of all of its moves, abilities, and capabilities. Allied channel Pokemon will attempt to intercept maneuvers from each other regardless of order.
So basically, you can't hide
You
anything.
stop channeling all Pokemon. Whenever you channel Pokemon, you have a better knowledge of what's happening in Pokemon's past hours if they were unknowns.
So, you have a vague knowledge of what she did before you hooked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
There was a small debriefing. She wasn't really told what you guys are gonna have to do, but she was told that if you guys get
Dead.
injured, would be the word, that she was supposed to contact back to them, but make sure she got out unharmed. You know, more valuable assets and whatnot. A lot of technical mumbo jumbo.
Yay.
It doesn't really have a lot of.
We're
Welcome,
expendables.
welcome to the guard, son.
You can detect that she cares more about your guys' well-being and who you guys are more than she does her superiors at this point.
Okay.
That's a guard wire for you.
Welcome to the guard, son.
Guard of
Welcome
wire.
to Team Ekans. You were asking the Gardevoir, asking Eru.
I was just polite to Gardevoir, and then since
She
they're
marked-
currently doing whatever, I'm trying to
If
just
you
strike
pick
a
up, she marks that
conversation.
he's probably the nicest person in this group.
That's
and probably the only
probably-
sane person she's going to get to talk to at all.
Probably true.
And I'm just
So
like,
you're
yeah,
talking to
yeah.
him.
Okay, I've got my shoot packed up. I approach, politely bow.
To who?
Huh? The Gardevoir.
Mhm.
Hello. Hello, my name is Hisakawa Katsuo. I assume I will be working with you on Team Ekans. Could you give some mission briefing at this moment in time?
Go to the heart of the forest. Already told you this.
You were pretty hyper.
I was hoping for more
Distracted,
details.
I can tell. You can tell that she's already getting the feel of this, and she's just, it's children.
Yo,
Yeah, but
Beer Heights?
oh, you get to know that, don't you?
Yes.
You guys can pass him a note or something.
Oh, gotcha.
So, are you alright? Yeah, not a pleasant experience. Oh, stick with me. I'll look out for you on the mission. And I get the sense he's really not going to open up right now. He's still a little.
I just pat you right
What
on the
is
back.
What is it? What would that be? Oh, you guys have a perception thing. I didn't even know that.
Hey,
Yeah.
the worst part of it's over. Just think, it can't get worse from here.
I hold a finger up to you. I should say that.
Too late.
Move forward. My head down.
Not a very talkative bunch, are you guys?
I was striking up a conversation, but he's basically closed down right now. He's not
That's
really.
basically his
Yeah.
character, though.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of move ahead and try and get a sense of what the best path towards this is. Like, my job is a guide. I'm
Okay.
survival expert. I'm gonna try to figure out like a good path towards our goal of the forest.
There is kind of a trail. It looks not very used, but it looks like that used to be a trail to the, part of the forest.
All right, I'm just gonna sort of move up into the front and let everyone else figure out their way behind me.
Yeah, every time you say Heart of the Forest, I keep thinking Heart of the Cards.
Well, you're gonna need them.
It's time to duel. What?
Nothing.
Excuse me, I
Souls are here. My guy's just walking.
only have one season of Yu-Gi-Oh left to watch.
I'm following the guard of wire.
Okay, I think that should do it.
Okay.
So I guess we basically moved up and set off.
God, that's not a very good move set.
Again, not meant for combat.
No, I know, like perfect for their job.
Their job, for their job, that's beyond perfect.
Yeah.
Fight. What?
Why high?
Like high
High
as in
as in
high.
yes.
Oh,
Or high
as in the
yes.
Japanese word?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's.
Because we're in Japan.
I've been. Marcus, have you heard me speak?
Yes.
Have you ever heard someone try to get my attention and I go, hi?
You mean like every time I knock on your door?
Yes.
Is this garden bar supposed to be you?
No, it's just my colloquialisms are slipping in.
Lovely. Did they tell you if we're gonna get our Pokemon back soon? Or is it after the exam?
After the exam. You should have been the brief time.
I am going to I'm going to send her a thought asking her if she has a name that she prefers to go by.
She does, but she doesn't think you're going to be around long enough to, help you.
Wow!
Fine with that. That's
we haven't necessarily been permanently assigned her yet.
Yes. we
nope.
haven't.
That's understandable.
And, it's kind of a trust thing, is that
Yeah.
I'm not give you my name.
I sort of call back over my shoulder. So, any of you have got experience in this sort of thing?
Not really.
I'll stay in the lead then. If there's trouble, anyone who actually knows how to fight, you better be up here with me.
Do any of you know
I
how to...
moved near the back.
And they just drop.
I think if we run into Pokemon, I'm pretty good at talking with Pokemon.
Just
I'm
imagine.
okay, Brian, and I can
Like
also
he
fight.
says that, and then everyone just kind of stops for a second. He's keep moving, just.
Everyone just kind of drops back.
Right.
No one has any
Keep
combat.
walking.
Yeah.
No one's here with any form
I'm a
of
ninja.
non-Pokemon combat experience.
Yep.
It's true. My combat is 1.
Yes, you're not good at combat, but you're good at going,
I got 2.
easy boy.
Well, because with Mystic Senses, I can use my intuition as charm when when dealing
Yeah.
with Pokemon.
I also have that. So it's personal
Yes,
business.
right.
But we can both.
Yes.
Got it, so we can use that.
Nestor
Go you.
is the diplomat, as much as that is weird to say, because he's like a man with Nestor wouldn't be very diplomatic.
Nestor means commander.
It still sounds funny.
Mr. Nestor, what do you think of the situation?
I think we're screwed.
Wouldn't be
Lovely.
wouldn't be an off statement. So
Move forward.
you're using survival to move around. Okay, roll me that for.
I need an hour die.
I think there's going to be a Garchomp at the end of this.
Why in
That'd
God's
be
name?
bad.
That would be a 12 because I have Capital Information Body.
Which is
I
plus
guess
one.
Plus 1 to everything, really?
To every body.
To every
stats.
body's.
So he's got.
Kitchen.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So you managed to you see that the path goes ahead, but there's kind of a nearby Beedrill hive that you might be pissing off, so you kind of guide everyone around that.
Move around the Beedrill Hive.
How big does a Beedrill hive have to be? Like, good
Big.
God.
There are about 3 or 4 trees.
Yeah.
So it's nearby
It
the
could be a
path that you
bee.
might consider that this might be a danger zone.
Be human.
Highway to the danger zone.
We're sure it's not a Vespa Queen hive.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Cycling.
Considering
Around
Vespa
that.
Queens and Combees tend to, exist in meadows and plains.
Oh.
Move around that.
Things I pay attention to Pokemon lore that make no fucking sense to me whatsoever. Seriously, where the fuck would a Vespa Queen put up a hive in a fucking field?
On the ground, obviously.
Think about that. They're huge.
Buried underground.
Or, yeah, I was
Vespa
gonna
Queens
say,
are taller than people.
it probably makes
They're
sense
about-
underground.
They're about 5.5 feet tall.
Buried underground.
Combees are about, I want to say, 1.5 feet. They're huge ass Pokemon.
God, that's crazy.
I didn't talk about how Beedrill stingers are 3 feet long.
If you get stung by that, you're dead. Especially if you're allergic to bees.
Less stun, more impale.
Yes, Beedrills are scary motherfuckers.
So yeah, I tell them to be a little quiet when we go past the Beedrill.
You tell a party of people basically not talking to be more quiet.
I'm more concerned with just rustling.
I just imagine you going-
Yeah, pretty much. Just like
This way.
I call upon my experience as a wilderness guide to make use of this.
Call upon the power of graceful.
Really?
I have the
Moving on.
power.
Woo.
Thunder! Thunder!
Thunder.
Cats! Oh!
That is not the power of Grayskull.
I don't care. It's better.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
To be fabulous.
Hey, yeah.
Yes, we all know that song. No. No. Can't sing on key, don't sing it.
That's never stalked
And
me.
we just move along quietly.
Yes.
I gotta keep it strong.
The only one who can
Move
talk to anyone
along.
is the Gardevoir because he can do so quietly.
I haven't get time to talk to you telepathically. I'm
You
pretty
guys
sure.
probably aren't aware I can talk with the Gardevoir telepathically at this
we
point.
aren't.
We aren't.
How long does that last?
Indefinitely.
Until you break the connection.
Until the
Or it's
Gardevoir
20
gets more
meters
than
away.
20 meters away or until I break it off.
How
I
far
just
is
imagine she
20
teleports
meters is
away,
3 feet,
teleports
right?
back.
20
instantly.
meters is 60 feet.
Shouldn't have teleport.
20 meters is 60 feet.
Okay. How far is 60 meters?
Oh, 680 feet.
Okay. Yes.
600 or 100?
180.
So we're just heading to the forest.
Okay.
Robin Hood and his great team running through the
Other than the
forest.
Yellowstone.
Robin
It was
Hood and
coming.
Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest.
We're not getting anything done.
Yeah, where are we going?
This is the
Past
slowest
time.
trip to the forest.
Where are we going?
Nobody knows.
To the big temple thing.
Yeah, we know this.
Where
But
are
we
we
advance the game now.
I was thinking Dora the Explorer reference. Yes.
Where are we going? We're going to hell.
I mean,
Other than a few other,
Forest.
Okay, okay.
Pokemon things that you navigate around,
We are composed.
you come up to, the heart of the forest, and it's just, the big temple's kind of there, but it's also covered in lots of, webbing and stuff. Anyone wants to roll an intuition or perception check, Meg?
Someone passed me 4 dice.
I need 2.
I'm rolling intuition.
You rolling anything?
Either way, I just need 2.
I really don't expect anything, but let's go with perception.
Okay.
7.
I have a 2 in all of them. Oh.
Okay.
I got 16.
16.
Yeah, I'm good.
3 and a 6. I got a name.
Going with intuition. 4. Wow. At least I got a barrel out of the way when he's got a good one. So,
16,
9, 4,
7. You're just kind of taken aback by the grand display of webbing and temple structure. You notice, and you notice, and you notice. You all notice the, little pedestal thing with a steel canister with the Gigas logo on the side. You also notice that there's some of the webbing on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
There's just you though.
Mm-hmm.
Notice some of the webbing on the ground is slightly electrified,
Mm.
We're about to run to a Galvantua.
and you recognize that it is electroweb. Pokemon move, and something's been, claiming this area as territory.
Hey guys, hold up a sec. Don't step on this web. Electric.
Afraid of spiders now too.
Gonna not move forward.
Well, you can't move forward. You can move around.
I'm afraid of
it.
electric spiders.
Yeah, let's
none of us are Pokemon. I'm the only one who has any
Yeah,
experience fighting.
let's try to avoid it.
Most of mine is not
Okay.
straight up fight.
We've reached the heart of the forest. It's probably time to ask our liaison what the next move is.
So I'm assuming it's again
That
that
canister.
I'm
canister.
trying to figure. I'm just getting confirmation.
These gestures to the canister. You kind of hear it going.
Hey, I figured it out. I probably accidentally say that out
Can I
loud
see
rather
that?
than in my head.
You hear it go. Well, why don't you respect it?
Can I see the book for the character stuff?
The core.
Yeah,
That
that
rule
one.
book, not the Pokedex.
Not the Pokedex.
Not the Pokedex.
The non-Pokedex.
All right, so we'll make our way around the electro web.
And you get to the canister. Gonna open it, pick it up, whatever.
I'm gonna
what does the
I'm
canister
gonna
look
like Harrison Ford it for a sec and like
Closely examine every
look for
inch,
traps. Yeah.
See if it's rigged.
Mm-hmm.
It looks, compared to the surrounding area, it is much less webbed, so it looks like it was recently placed.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it is a canister on a pedestal.
I'm just keeping an eye out, looking around.
I'm swiping.
Pick it up. Nothing happens.
Okay.
You gonna open it?
Not open it.
I'm gonna open it away from me.
I stand well clear.
I cannot find it.
You open it. It opens.
What's inside it?
Piece of paper.
Instructions.
What does it say? Does it say go fuck yourself?
No.
That'd be awesome, but no.
Subdue the giant caterpie.
I look up.
You look up, you see all the webbing, and you go, oh.
Oh. Is there a giant
take-
caterpillar
wait.
above me?
No.
I take the note.
You know it has to be nearby though.
Boy.
Actually, any of you guys got Pokemon psychology or Pokemon education?
I
have
do.
a 3 in it.
I have a 3.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm on turn, so I'm not.
I need 3 dice.
I'd like to also make a tag scribe.
That takes like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could have done that when you were goofing around, but no.
Goofing around.
I got 13.
3, 6, 7, 8.
7. Yes, you may.
I got 13.
Any of you guys else need to roll?
Not
No,
one.
no.
I'm checking
I'm on
something.
friend. I don't know enough about category.
Okay.
To stuff out.
You kind of realize that this is probably like its nesting area,
Mm-hmm.
and that there's probably other smaller caterpie around, and that the big one's probably off somewhere nearby.
You just subdue it.
Subdue
Without
it.
Any
Pokemon.
Subdue, that's such an open-ended question.
Yes, it's for an open-ended statement. Because it all depends on how you want to go about this.
Is there anything else in the canister?
No.
Nope.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
We're in a forest. The best I can do to help out this is size.
It is a metal. It is a metal canister.
Okay. Well, the big caterpie's probably nearby. It's probably not in this area directly. You think you can maybe find its tracks? It's probably gonna have bigger tracks than normal caterpie.
If this is a survival thing, sure.
Yeah.
You want me to try to figure out where this thing would have gone?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the canister.
Maybe it's a survival thing.
I want to
and
use this as the
maybe-
canister.
Good guys.
Nothing. What do we got? That's 11, 12, 14.
And just some tackle information tips.
So 15.
Wow. GG, Ma.
So that's, you know,
I'm an adept in
Yeah.
survival, and I have a +1
yes.
for all body skills.
So you recognize that this is probably its, nest, and it probably will return, and it seems to kind of like around the base. I say around the base of this like tiered stone temple. It seems to where like it rests, as you notice like there's some webbing that has been made into like the almost nest-like pattern.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point out the nest.
How long do you think it'll...
You kind of notice some tracks have left and come back, and
It's like, I have a sense that it leaves and comes back often, but I don't really have a time schedule. But I'm gonna presume if it's gone right now, it probably heads out during the day and comes back closer. Neither you. It's probably a forge. It's probably forging by a day-night cycle.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to wait? What time is in the day is it?
it's about midday, so you could wait until nightfall, and that'd be a couple hours. Or you could set
I
up
don't
something.
mind.
You have time to do something.
You think we could maybe set up traps or something for it?
In a very uncertain sense, I don't have the ability that lets me set official traps, but
I'd back up
like
a little
we
bit
could
and start
try
writing a
and
script.
rig
Start making
something.
scribes.
I'm not saying it would be easier, particularly.
Anybody with
effective.
technology education or Pokemon education?
I have a 3 in
I have
Pokemon,
a 3
2
in
in tech.
Pokemon.
Our resources are not great right now.
I could make a tag.
I have
You
rope.
can roll 4 if you
Flashlight.
want.
Four.
You can just roll your 3, and I'll be giving you minuses to things.
Wait, why am I rolling 4?
Wait, what is your
My-
technology thing?
My tech is 2,
Okay,
and my Pokemon is 3.
you can also roll 4 if you want.
Why am I rolling?
Just do what I
Just get
say.
me
Don't
one.
ask questions.
Yeah.
I have to wait until. So that's 4, 10, 15.
12, 14, 15.
Okay, you both got 15. Congratulations, you rolled very well. You both kind of realize that, Caterpies aren't immune to, the paralysis status effect.
Yeah.
And there's lots of electrowebbing thrown around.
Mm-hmm. So
Something could be done with that.
theoretically get it with its own web.
Yes.
Anyone got any plastic gloves?
Do they come in a first aid
I
kit?
have utility rope, a flashlight,
Actually,
and a couple of items.
latex gloves might come in a
He
first
has-
aid kit.
Whatever his gear is, and a parachute.
Did they list off stuff that's in the first aid kit in the book? I don't think they did.
I don't
No.
think they do.
If you give me the book, I can check.
I think it just says first aid kit.
But I assume latex gloves would be in there. That could be somewhat of a barrier.
Mitigated.
How comfortable do you feel handling electroweb?
Meh. We'll find out.
Man, he's gonna die.
I got full heals work on people, right?
Maybe.
Do any of us have full heals?
I do.
Okay.
I believe they do work on people actually.
I
don't know.
Bites.
Because they don't differentiate like medicinal things for people and Pokemon. So.
They don't usually use potions on people. Let me just say that.
That is true. They tend to actually, have to give them medical care
Yeah.
rather than just stick them in a machine.
Well, they should have specified that in the rules.
Maybe they didn't. You were too dumb to read it.
Wow.
God.
Oh.
Already?
Yes.
I thought we had something.
Yes, that something was years
So-
ago, my friend.
Are
It was called our friendship, and it died.
is our brainstorming coming
Just
to
like
the
we're about to.
conclusion that we need to rig up this electroweb?
Yeah,
Is that the plan?
I think that's the plan.
Okay, that is your plan.
Or
Now I bring up a question. What's your plan B?
I can write some
Grass whistle?
fucking tags.
How does that tag help?
I don't know. Cleanse tag lets you repel Pokemon. I
It
don't know.
wards off Pokemon.
My backup plan
only.
is grass whistle.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Natural fighter in a forest area. I can spend action points to use grass whistle.
What's grass whistle do?
It puts Pokemon to sleep.
That would be useful.
That could be very useful.
That could actually
I'm not
be very
saying
useful.
That depends on how subdued, but it might buy us time. I don't know if it counts as like outright subduing it, but that's part of our backup plan for not
I think it
instantly getting
technically
chased
counts
down.
as subduing it.
That depends on what
It's
they
able
want
to
us
be
do.
captured.
It says subdue.
It doesn't say kill. It doesn't say knockout.
He brings poison power to this party. I bring a
So you got
variety of
3
natural
status
things.
effects to
Yes.
throw on this fucker.
And actually, I can honestly lure it out because I can just channel at it.
Come get me, motherfuckers.
I can just channel at it. And
What can your character do?
Right square. I don't have much, dude. I'm a researcher and a tech.
What tags can you make?
I think it said cleanse tags.
I think he
I
only
don't-
did cleanse tags.
You need to look at the book.
If we wish to lay a trap for this creature, we will need to find a way to conceal our presence until it returns here.
Yes.
We do not want to be out in the open if it is
We
finds
also
itself angered at our
You create a
intrusion to
tank
where
flag.
it may
The
become.
cleanse tag. This may be used as a
It
number
may
of times
choose
each
to attack
day
us,
equal to
and
half
it
your full education
obviously
rank.
knows electroweb. And I
A
do
cleanse
not wish
tag
to be
might not
electrified.
be
Yeah.
that idea, because there are,
Yeah, but
Other Pokemon
You
like the
also-
fucking
exactly.
Beedrills.
you are pretty sure that there are, like Caterpies and Weedles and other such
Yeah,
things hidden inside this webbing that have kind of made
There
it
might
their
be a
home.
Joltik here.
yeah, we could use the cleanse tag to keep away keep away wild Pokemon from getting into the electro webbing that we plan on using for this.
And
trip.
remember, cleanse tags only work up to a certain level.
Yeah, but I think he rolls for that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look at how cleanse tags work, and I think Aaron's looking that up.
We are able to disable them. I have enough rope that I believe we can make at least some attempt to secure it.
Yeah.
But this is reliant on our ability to bring such a creature down in the first place without the benefit of Pokemon.
I don't know what you want me to do, dude. I can't really move.
You are waiting.
So, well, I don't know any of you. I've
I know.
based through your walk.
I know.
my default
The
response.
Japanese are
That might
normal
be,
people.
this might be a good time to get to know each other.
Yeah,
You
except
guys,
when you're
you know,
black.
What you guys
What
got?
capacities do you have that can aid us in this?
I apologize.
Huh?
All our
I believe we should determine what capacities we all have that can use to aid us in this.
I can.
I know several techniques that allow me to conceal my presence, and if say I can at least distract it.
I think I can lure the Caterpie towards our.
I
Towards
could
our
light the
trap.
forest on fire.
Please don't. All right, just had a quick cut there for bathrooms and parental units.
Causing issues, yes. So, back to the planning. I was hearing much things. Use of a cleanse tag.
I was gonna lure it in with my channeling.
Okay.
I can be a reserve. I have techniques that allow me to conceal my presence and poison it if we fail to draw it in.
I
could
can
be able to
advise
collect.
something around here. I've had a great deal of experience actually putting Pokemon to sleep in forests.
Yes.
Sounds perfect.
Okay. And I might also mention to Ivan, maybe scouting and trying to find it beforehand might be a
Yeah, no.
sort of thing because of what your connection thing, what you do, what you know what moves it has, and such things.
Yep.
Things you might want to bring up to the
Yeah.
party.
Well,
those
yeah.
Things.
While you guys set up, I'm gonna go do a little bit of looking around.
Do you even know where it's going, Ivan?
He pointed the tracks out.
Yes.
You can also go with him.
Nah,
Help you find it faster.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
You track it down. I will be. Okay, I'm gonna
Good
figure out
luck
a
with the
comfortable.
wedding.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna find a good comfortable position wherever we're gonna lay a trap, and I'm gonna set up a genjutsu.
If one of you guys should set up the electro webbing.
Yeah,
he has
that
to
would be
work on.
him.
He has to work on tags. It takes him a full hour to do that.
Okay, you guys use the technology. I'm not. Or technology and the.
Well, no, electro webbing is a Pokemon move.
Yeah,
There's
but how
lots
would
of it on
we-
the ground, and you'd have
Yeah,
to find a
okay.
way to pick it up
Mhm.
and move it without touching it.
Which is why I suggested the latex gloves.
That might help. Also, for people who have general ideas on how spider webs work.
I have cooking kit. I don't know if any of that will have rubber handles.
You could just grab a branch.
It will probably have rubber
Yeah.
handles.
Yep, it could have plastic tongs or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
dig
is
around and find.
Marcus, like I was thinking,
Break a
sticks,
branch.
net.
Please, that makes sense.
Wow, okay,
We're
that doesn't do
Pokemon
anything.
trainers.
You can't. What is
I
it?
like
What
the
is
Your
it?
webbing,
Pokemon
I don't
misses
know.
all targets with a dark type attack.
Ah, okay.
That doesn't help at all.
Well, this is you.
Yeah.
This is dark. Okay, so your Pokemon. Okay. That works.
I'm gonna
So
have
I'm
it in
gonna
the
head
house.
off with
Witch Hunter. I don't think that'll help at all.
sort of trying to guide him towards where I expect this giant
Yeah,
IVD,
I'm gonna
so
try to find a portion of
motion
this web and
track.
just kind of get it
Wrapped up.
so I can.
There's lots of it on the ground.
like the world's most dangerous spaghetti.
You could see that it was very much set up as like a precautionary barrier.
I'm gonna try to find a place that won't be immediately visible if there's this huge swath of web gone. And I'm gonna want a fairly good range of this stuff. I'm probably gonna want about 5x5 chunk of this web.
Site features and nothing to the prerequisites if you already have a Sonic site.
What does Sonic Sight do?
I don't
That's
know.
boring.
God damn it.
Who's gonna hang
It's
out
gonna be
with
all over this
Gardevoir?
damn book.
Gardevoir is just hanging out at the camp and doing
Someone needs to keep an eye on them
Like-
because they are our late liaison slash.
The
You're able
Gardevoir
to
can
visibly
take
see
care of
any
herself.
psychic residue left on
I
humans
know
or
that, but
Pokemon.
we
due to
No,
still
the
have
I
responsibility.
assure you, the Gardevoir can take care of herself.
I kind of agree. They're a third stage evolution. We still have a responsibility to at least be there.
And she's responsible for us.
Okay.
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
help.
head off following.
You're
the
able to visibly
motion
see any
track.
psychic residue left on humans or Pokemon due to the effects of the sonic ability.
You can see very much around him, despite he said anything about being psychic or what. You can see that he's very much covered in the shit.
What?
And you very much can
Yes.
tell that, the Gardevoir, obviously the psychic type is,
Oh god, it's funny.
Yes. It's about the same as you see on the Gardevoir as you see on him. And you can identify that his specific signature. And you can tell there's a lot of Gardevoir psionic signature on you guys. You also notice that some of Ivan's is on the Gardevoir.
So I'm gonna leave Nestor off after the most we're gonna have to move reasonably fast because I'm betting this thing's overland speed is not horrible.
I wish I understood overland speed a little bit better, so I could tell you. So
It's more a nebulous.
Yeah, that's
measurement.
during combat stuff. It's just like this thing's going to probably be.
what is the normal overland speed?
Normal overland speed
Mine.
is
4.
5. 5 is normal.
Okay,
God.
Baltimore
so
has 6. I have 6. He has 5.
so
I
what,
have 4.
okay, so that's good to know. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How long does it take me to get a portion of this net wrapped up?
How careful are you being?
I don't want to get electrified, basically.
What's
So.
your stats looking like?
Oh.
Actually, due to how bad you are with medicine,
This is medicine? Why am I using my medicine skill to cut a piece of webbing and build something out of it?
carefully handling medicinal materials would be
Mm,
what this would
I
somewhat
think
classify.
I think you're
qualifies
thinking more
medicine, yeah.
acrobatics.
Would acrobatics be a closer one you're thinking?
I think it would be because he's trying to be like
Expecting hand
dexter,
athletics.
agile,
Wouldn't
and
that be
trying to not. You know,
I kind of
touch
agree
things.
that'd be athletic or acrobatics.
Okay,
then.
go ahead. Roll me an acrobatics then to see how long you
Either that or survival. So you don't paralyze yourself.
Yeah, honestly, either acrobatics or survival.
Okay.
It's the
I'm
same
probably just
Kinda
gonna
get
keep
to a-
this up here because I'm probably
you
gonna
kind of
need
get
it
to
a
a
lot.
point where you have some, not a whole lot, and you think you could probably get more kind of set up, but you'd have to risk, like, touching it.
Who else is still here with me?
Him, and he's currently occupied, and the
Okay.
guard of wire who's kind of sitting around doing nothing.
I'm
As
making
one-
symbols.
Sit down carefully. Excuse me, could you help me with this, or is that beyond your role as our observer?
What do you need me to do?
I'm trying to gather a portion of this electroweb so we can subdue the giant
Somebody-
caterpie without harming it. Could you help me gather a portion of this?
Where do you want to put up?
Okay, where this is mostly fair. I want a portion a bit higher up on the temple where I can toss it, basically use something to toss it down over the caterpie. So I'm gonna gesture,
Glad
kind
we
of give her an
found the
idea
safe
where it
hole.
wants.
So, do you have two poles to have it rest on?
Yeah, I go over and find two fairly long poles. I'd say probably about 4 feet in length, break them off.
Really?
Okay, then.
She says, set him up.
Okay, I set them up for that.
She kind of, eyes kind of do that glow, and you see a slight glow around the electroweb go up,
Just
wraps it around these two edges of the pole, so you kind of have like this wide net.
I thank you. And I head over and move over behind that, and I'm gonna make a ninjutsu that looks to me like just a part of the temple.
Become one with the stonework.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You kind of,
However long.
you're sitting there,
Yeah.
scribing
Why am I not
down
moving?
your tags, and you see him kind of walk up to the guard of wire. A brief exchange happens, and then you see him pick up two sticks, and then the electrowebbing goes up, and you see like all that psionic energy just kind of moving through, and just makes this nice net, and you see him get the net set up, go up to a wall, and just there's just stone where he was. And you get back to work.
Which the stone would also probably leave a psionic resonance.
Yes, there is.
You mean the aura side, I don't know whether or not that applies to this side.
It's not aura.
Ah, yeah. It is aura, so yeah.
Aura works differently.
But I
Aura
should
will
at least be-
would be closer to Ivan's channeling, lets you kind
Yeah.
of see like the person's mood and
Yeah.
their personality definitely comes to surface
Yeah.
and stuff just by how the aura is working. So
So
you're
I'm probably not.
tracking-
Yep.
So roll me a survival. Or you need 4, so
What do
what do we got? We got 12. 13, yep. So you got on like the right set of tracks to make sure you're not following an older one. You found like the freshest one.
Apparently, I need to roll for this.
Oh, you do. What do you need to roll?
An occult education roll. I don't know what that means.
What's
It's
your
one
old
of those
education?
3.
Yeah, you put guile as your 4, yeah. So roll this.
Yeah.
Fail me.
That was good. That's 14?
Yep.
Yep.
So what does that do?
This is the cleanse tag's power value. When you leave tape grenade to a surface, they stop Pokemon or trainer within 30 feet of the tag from phasing through that surface. If it's a solid, on success, the tag is destroyed. If the tag holds, they may also. Okay.
It mostly stops ghost type Pokemon unless other types.
Yeah. It's not what I thought they were.
You thought they were. It's
Not repel. There's a tag that can.
do that. I am
Yeah.
aware. I remember. I don't remember.
I think they changed it for this.
I think they did actually.
They might.
That's your balls. It's just messed up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, regardless.
Well, I'm already writing it. I might as well finish it.
Well, probably want to put that on the temple. Just because of how it works. You know, we didn't know that at the time. I'll give you that hint.
Slap it. Oops! It accidentally hit the temple.
Okay.
And I'm just
So-
leaving Nestor.
You're leading him. You start to get closer to where you think it is. Both of you probably want to roll a stealth check. You don't have to if you don't want to.
3 dice.
3 dice?
3 dice.
There's 3 dice. Oh. I was looking at the other one.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
12.
13.
5.
Nestor!
I rolled a 3 and 2 once.
I don't have the ability that helps. Let me help other people with stealth yet.
Okay. So, you're kind of sneaking up. You know, you can hear that Nestor makes a couple missteps. But, due to your lack of Pokemon education and intuition, you think it's going to be fine.
I'm not an expert on Caterpie.
Caterpie, you don't have real good intuition on
Yeah.
people either, so I think it'll be fine.
This is how it always is in the mountain. You're trying to guide people, you're trying to not disturb the Pokemon, and someone just
Fucks up.
Someone breaks the branch. It's so annoying.
So, you kind of walking through the forest, you know, it's kind of like a thinning in the tree leaves. As you get closer to, like, this little outcrop of area where these trees are just, like, their whole tops are just, like, missing all of their leaves, and you can see this humongous Caterpie. When you thought giant Caterpie, you were thinking maybe, like, you know,
Dog-sized Caterpie.
a dog-sized Caterpie. No, this is about a story tall.
How did we miss that?
And it kind of makes sense. You thought that, you know, oh, maybe that all that bent down webbing was just, you know, kind of like multiple nests. No, that is just one giant nest, and this is a huge ass Caterpie.
It's like, I just stop. The universe will like, yo, move.
Good God. Oh, good, great Arceus.
Good, great, Arceus, motherfucking Christ!
Motherfucking.
God, I still love the picture of Jesus riding an Arceus. It just says, "Let's roll."
Let's roll. So there you are, Evan.
All right, is it close enough I can channel?
Yes, it is.
You hand me 4 dice. Is he hostile?
We'll probably have to look in the book for this one. I wouldn't know.
We probably won't be hostile until you.
How do we define
Interact.
hostile?
Oh, there's a loyalty or
Like, how would you
Ivan, where would that be?
Hold on.
Um.
God, it would be what's loyalty rating is, honestly.
We should really just make a little spot for that book.
Yep.
Probably should.
I got an 18.
Okay. I'm still looking for.
Actually, can you pass me the core book? I'm just gonna look up to see if that makes. I don't remember if it's 10 and 15 or 15 and 20.
Well, regardless, it's 18, so it's in there.
Well, unless I need a 20, because if I need a 20, then... Oh, I just need a 15. It
Okay.
doesn't matter if it's hostile or not anymore. I'm thinking the last edition.
Okay.
So I just need a 15, which I got.
Does that alert it to your presence?
It definitely alerts it that I'm in its mind.
Yes, it's also alerted to your presence as you kind of break stealth and kind of channel with it as you totally forget about stealth because you rolled so low.
Yeah.
You didn't even know you were stealthing. You thought you were just walking kind of quietly.
I didn't even think about it.
So
yet.
this tells you the Pokemon's mindset, kind of thing.
Mindset, emotions, move list.
It's hungry. It's kind of agitated.
And it sees you.
Oh yeah, and what it did the past few hours.
It's been eating.
Okay.
People?
No, just stuff. And it's been, it sets up electrowebbing itself.
Small trees.
Going all out for this in Pokemon
And,
lore.
It keeps, a bunch of other type of Pokemon around its little nest area for additive protection of them and itself, mostly of Weedles and other such
It's fucking Weedles.
more dangerous bug Pokemon, as it is kind of the protector of them. It's very, very territorial, and you have entered its territory, so it is very, very angry.
What's his moveset?
Tackle, String Shot, Bug Bite, Thrash, Body Slam, Mega Horn, and Electro Web.
Wow.
It knows all of those?
Yes.
Shit!
Pokemon in this game can actually learn up to 6
Yeah.
moves.
Yes. It knows
That's
7.
seven, so I could guess this.
7.
So,
Special.
it's a game-breaking Caterpie. You need to run very fast.
And- Oh, how much does it let you know? Does it let you know kind of their
Moves,
stats too?
abilities, and capabilities.
Moves, abilities,
and capabilities.
abilities. So yeah, it lets me know its stats too.
So,
I'm not
It's
sure.
about to
are
eat
specific.
again.
Abilities is the general special.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. No,
And
ability.
Abilities is how it moves, like the ways it can move.
Yeah.
Such
No.
like
So
psychic.
capabilities are like its movement, its power, its
I didn't write
strength.
those down, so give me a
Yeah,
second.
capability is listed as capability. Okay, that's true.
Where does it show it? What is it? How do we
Yeah, the
determine
capability
rating?
list.
It should say what it is straight up on the Pokemon.
Oh yes. I believe it is a. Its jump is 4/4. Its overland speed is 20.
Oh, shit!
This
Oh,
thing is a
shit!
train.
We're dead!
Choo, motherfuckers.
Basically, it's like the island of giant Pokemon.
But the thing
Except
is
it's not a
due
robot.
to its size, it moving through a forest is a lot slower. So you can get around, but it can climb up walls. It has treaded, whatever that is. And it has nature walk for grassland and forest, which normally would mean it doesn't have the modifier for its size is less, but it's still slowed down.
Yeah.
So it's only moving about 10
Okay.
right now. Still enough to outrun you. And
To get rid of one
No, I'm
motherfucker.
So is it agitated at my presence?
it's
then?
agitated at your presence.
I'm just gonna try calm it down and say, hey, no,
hey, no.
calm down. Let's
I'm gonna sort of.
Hey
just-
Ivan,
what?
how do we do Pokemon? Wait, where's the moves in this book? Is it in this book?
That
No,
would
the
be
moves are in the
indices and
core
reference.
book.
Okay, I need the core book.
Chapter 10.
Chapter 10.
Which move are you looking? I have
Electro Web.
Okay. Is that?
Might want to run.
Hey,
At least
is
it's
that
not body
grass type or
slam.
electric type?
It
Just
doesn't
the
have body
electric
slam,
type
it's
move.
tackle.
Okay.
This is bad.
It had Body Slam.
I thought you said a tackle.
It might have
It
Tackle.
does have tackle.
It does. It
Okay.
also has body slam.
It also has Body Slam and
Okay.
Mega Horn. No, it has Thrash. My
Electro
bad.
web.
That's
What do you
basically
know about
worse.
Electro web?
Right?
What does it do? How does it?
Type electric, frequency every other turn, accuracy 3, damage base 6. It's a special attack, so it hurts special defense. It has range 4, range blast 2. All legal targets are lowered 1 speed combat stage.
Okay, Ivan.
We have used no
How do I
combat
roll
attacks.
against him? As we're entering, what is it? Combat
It's, I think,
Against him?
against you.
Yeah. Oh, against me. Okay.
You rolled combat.
God, I hope it
You have to
knows
roll
me.
above the accuracy,
Yep.
which is added. I think
What
it
dice
adds
am I
its-
rolling, people?
What's Caterpie combat? Each Caterpie will have a combat score.
Give me a second. I didn't write that
That'll be
down.
in the Pokedex.
Oh, I need to look back here because this is where I pulled it from.
Yeah, this is not a legal Caterpie by
It is
any
not.
stretch.
Okay, so because that doesn't change in here, so just in the Pokedex. You know that page walk away.
Mm-hmm.
So
What do you add? Because I know you.
do I just add up stats?
No, I don't believe he adds anything. I believe he just rolls a straight up d20 plus any modifiers it might have.
I thought we were rolling. Okay. I thought it rolled
Capability
it's
list.
D6 for combat. Or is that
No,
only
no,
for
no. It
struggle
rolls a
attacks?
D20 for combat to hit.
Combat
Okay.
is a different sort of thing. Combat is for struggling weapons and such.
So
Attack aid is D20.
I just roll
It's usually-
combat, and it's like its accuracy is what? -2.
Its accuracy is 3.
So it needs to roll a 3 or more, I believe, +1 because I have a speed evasion of 10.
to hit you.
Well, yeah.
It needs to beat a.
It needs to roll more than a 4, is what I'm saying.
With the D20.
Yes.
Remember
You're
how
getting
Pokemon
very
nothing
accurate.
ever misses?
Watch
There
it
are
roll
ways
a
to change
2.
that.
Let's roll 15.
Okay, so my speed stage is lowered by 1.
Yes.
And you're about to take damage.
Oh,
much
does
damage?
it do damage?
Yeah,
yeah.
electrowebs attack.
Okay.
2d6 plus 8 or 15 if you're going with just simple.
Oh yeah, you
2d6.
should ask. How do I determine that stuff?
What stuff?
This
It's
is also Blasphemous. How close are you together?
Those stats? Oh,
I
you're supposed to do
don't
those.
I would
wasn't
try
told
to
how.
stay clear of the
Oh, we
start
can
chain.
deal with it.
So it's 2d6 plus 8.
Yes.
There's no stats to it, like stat modifiers.
It
that
adds its special
Special
attack,
attack.
and he will reduce, and he will take out his special defense from it.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
I don't know if it's how close the two of us are, but I sort of
Wait, it's range
steer a little
4.
out to- yeah.
That's 4 meters. How far am I away from it?
How far is 4 meters?
12 feet.
Like that's
It's not a brilliant range,
Yeah,
but
but that's
it moves fast.
that's about across
it,
this
it would
one,
have to
right?
move
Yeah, that's about
closer to
across.
him.
I
That's
would have
also
to be
pretty
really
big.
How
close.
close do you have to be to cast your
20 meters.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys were at the edge of the clearing.
hmm
This thing's a huge ass motherfucker. Where it considers 4 meters is more what you consider 8.
Okay.
He's saying it has
It has
air range
effectively
because it's not
a double
standard
range
Pokemon.
because it is a huge
I,
ass Pokemon.
I still would have been out of. Yeah.
Regardless, it's probably going to get some of you. I'll probably mitigate the damage and how much it's doing to you because it's
Yeah.
probably a lot for a person to take.
I don't think it could do more than 47.
So it's 2d6
Plus 8.
plus 8
Plus
plus
special attack, and then he will reduce by his special defense.
take 27 points of damage.
Subtract your special defense. from that.
22. Okay, that's about half my HP.
You just got electrowebbed and your speed is now reduced.
Yes.
So,
By one stage, right?
Yep,
Yes.
one stage.
Which is 0.9, right?
0.8, I think. I could be wrong.
No, I think it's point.
So-
I think it's only 0.9.
Only take half of that because
Okay.
you're just getting kind of the
0.45?
you're kind of getting the splash damage on your legs. Its area of splash is what got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You have now just angered the giant Caterpie.
I'm gonna try calm it down again. Say, hey, like,
How does that work?
Okay.
I'm gonna think at it. Say, hey, we didn't mean to. I'm gonna effectively mechanically make an intuition to charm it according to my mystic senses,
Okay.
and say, hey, we didn't mean to intrude.
You
Of
can't
course you're
lie,
using
Ivan.
plural.
Oh God, you're right. I can't.
You can't
Oh, God,
lie.
I can't lie.
It knows why you're here.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. No,
It
I
doesn't
can
know
still
why it's
hide
here.
things from
Okay.
it. I just can't lie when talking to it.
You can't.
This is sad that I played a game recently that's exactly like that.
Hold on.
I could help you out for a price.
No.
So, incidentally, the territory we are we close to grassland or close to forest?
You were still in a forest.
All right.
Because
So
it
in
is currently
theory-
just eating up a lot of
Yeah.
forest
In
area.
theory, I can still do my move.
Yes, but
You know what I'm gonna
Not
do?
for the purpose of
if he
doing
blows
it.
your
but-
cover, you don't have stealth anymore, and he can by certain word choices.
Yeah,
I can. Oh yeah.
I am just.
If you say we,
So
it knows
nervous.
there's another person around. It's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, it just
actively
doesn't-
search for him.
I'm so nervous right now.
Say
Dear God, don't see me.
It-
Don't see me.
Basically, just missed you as he's only like maybe 5-10 feet from you. As he's burst from cover.
Yeah. It's all right.
look, we've been asked by the other humans on this island to to. By the way, is there a name that you prefer to be called by?
Stalling.
No, it's something he asks. That's actually something
Something
he
he
asks,
does.
asks all Pokemon, since he can.
My name is Lawrence. You've entered my territory and you are a threat to my people.
All right.
Who got me the goblin?
All right, Lawrence. Well,
Lawrence, the giant caterpillar.
how big is your territory?
My territory is the forest itself.
So basically, we just got launched into its territory.
Well then, we entered originally by accident, and I apologize for that.
You send a mental image of us falling through the sky.
Yeah, yeah, actually.
Not getting launched, just falling.
You see someone holding on for dear life.
These circumstances I find acceptable to be considered accidental.
But it appears that, unfortunately, we had been sent here by the other humans on the island. You know, flashes of the Reggies.
How much do you control what goes in? How much are you... Do you just think about the corporation?
No, like just the Reggies themselves.
Just the Reggies, very
Yeah.
good. Just think about the corporation can lead to some issues.
Especially since it knows the logo.
Have how long does the negative to combat stages last, by the way?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure combat stages stay that way at least until the end of the season.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
It's
it's
like
a
in
little
Pokemon.
while.
Yeah.
Like,
If
I
you're
think
gonna
that's
try
how
to
it worked in the
bullshit your
games,
way
was
out into getting out
No,
of
I
this,
know. Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work, my friend.
No, I don't. No, it's definitely not going to work. But and now I don't know why they would think this, but have you had any interactions with them over the past few months?
Few humans have come here. And the ones who have left in quite a hurry.
Do you know why?
I think you can guess why.
I don't know what goes on in this forest. I've never been here.
There are very
before.
flashes of a lot of
The giant
basically
canopy.
almost murdering 6 or 7 people who
It's
have approached the temple.
it's a part of the bullshitting.
Just out of curiosity,
Ivan.
are you speaking aloud or
You
No,
see him-
actually, you
okay,
just
see
see
him
him
doing
I'm just
this.
watching this.
You're
yeah.
watching him.
I'm probably not even doing that. I'm probably just like looking at the caterpie
Yeah,
and
I'm
kind
just
of like,
very nervous in this bush.
Yeah.
Roll on intuition.
Seven.
or an occult knowledge if that's better.
It's
Nope.
not. You don't know what he's doing, and you think he might be so scared that he's not moving. But you also notice that the caterpie is not moving, and you're not
Yeah.
sure if you should attempt to break cover, afraid that it might make it
Yeah.
aggressive again.
I have very little choice but to stay until the situation sort of changes.
Escalates.
Right now, I can't risk escalating the situation because it could probably kill him by
There's
walking over him.
some brief flashes that he brings up about the 6 or 7 people that he basically almost murdered, but you take a notice that these aren't, like the normal people from the corporation. They're more like researchers who try
Okay.
to get to the temple, you think. And he's just kind of in the way.
Why did you why'd you choose the temple to nest in?
It is the heart, and it needs to be protected.
The heart of the forest?
It is the heart, and it needs to be protected. Very simple mindset here.
Yeah, no, I know.
It is a giant caterpie.
Yeah, no.
It's giant, but its brain's the same size.
What makes it the heart? What's so special about it? Of course.
He just kind of looks at you. He goes, "You should know."
And then you actually hear me mutter under my breath, "Oh fuck."
You need to leave.
I will be leaving here.
And we will watch you.
God damn it!
Nice ambiguous statement.
Yeah.
Good job.
What'd you say?
I said I will leave here.
Okay.
Said I do.
You guys got perception or Pokemon education?
Pass me another die.
Roll whatever one is higher.
5.
11.
You can kind of hear some stirring in the branches.
Shit.
You notice that some,
stillness.
like metapods, kakunas, just a variety of bug type have all kind of snapped to attention. You have psionic vision too, right?
Nope, I don't.
You don't? No.
Just
What's the other type of vision you have?
I only have that vision. I only have my normal vision. I don't actually get a psionic vision. I can just channel the Pokemon.
I thought you had something else that you were talking about.
Just mentally, I'm there.
Oh no, I can see through the Caterpie's eyes.
Yes, you could see through his eyes, and you notice that, like, it sees you, and
like a
kind
thousand
of like
eyes.
a vague aura around you, and it can see, like, you were seeing a lot of vision because these are
Yeah.
compacted compound eyes. You're also seeing a lot of little lights kind of flickering on through the forest in shape of Pokemon.
Can it see
It can now, as you kind of see those little lights turn on,
Oh yeah, and now
and
all
then
of
them can see
lights start to be directed towards him.
Yes, I can see through the Caterpie, and all of a sudden I can also see through 20 million other Pokemon in the forest.
And you're like, I can see all of them.
Can it see them?
No. You can see that its range is quite limited with this, but it can see the nearby facility.
Which means if he wants to see the rest of us, he's going to be following us, right?
That, or he can set up to a certain... You're not quite sure how it works, but you can tell that in order for it to activate, it must be within a certain radius. You're not sure how far it can go.
Alright, I am going to walk slowly. And I'm actually just going to pat you on the back and be like,
You're gonna limp slowly.
Oh god.
Ow.
In the bush.
Ow.
Like,
It took out less than half.
Yes, but
Ow.
you got electrocuted.
That's true. I'm just going to pat you on the bush and be like, it's not worth it. Come on.
Pat you on the bush.
I slowly
Petrol
and
bush.
non-aggressively stand and follow.
He can
It's
definitely.
been looking at you like the
Yeah.
whole time
I
since the
can
light.
see its face. I can see the
That's
eyes
terrifying.
having shifted
Yeah,
to me.
you saw you.
I just imagine when you're trying to talk to it, it's looking at
You
him.
heard and saw the rustling.
Yeah, it's
Actually.
You noticed that it went from looking
be
directly at
watching.
him to kind of in between where you two are.
Yeah.
There's a direct head movement.
I'm following Nestor, and I am just like this close to sprinting.
Don't worry. Walk slowly.
I'm going to walk, but I'm also going to sort of walk not right next to him.
Speak
Like-
softly and carry a big stick. In this case, you're gonna need a truck.
8 or 10 feet ago.
Is the Caterpie following us?
You notice that it is not following you, but it, as your connection still goes, it knows where you are. And its
Okay.
range seems to be following you.
That's
Okay.
scary. That's terrifying.
So, where are you leading them?
I'm just gonna lead them around the forest a little bit, kind of like as if I don't actually know where I'm going.
Okay. Are you gonna mention? Ivan starts not going back to where you guys were and is walking kind of almost haphazardly around.
Alright, I am just gonna keep walking, trying to maintain my calm.
You're gonna follow him despite the fact that he's not heading back to the others, and you can still hear the rustling moving.
That's terrifying.
Yep.
It's Harry Potter all over again.
I'm getting the distinct sense that I'm starting to wonder about my choice to join this corporation.
You didn't have a choice. You have to pay
This
off
is
a
true.
debt. Basically, what's going on here. This is a very hairy bunch.
How long till dark?
You guys have only been out for maybe 45 minutes, so it's a couple hours
That's
still.
a quick walk.
It wasn't that far away. Remember,
Oh, okay.
it's guarding
Yeah.
its territory. Feeding has to be close by.
Actually, I'm gonna go back to the temple.
Gonna lead them back.
I told him don't leave some point. Like, I'm just going to say, like, logistically, since it doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense for me to be able to remove that, like, when I do grass whistle, it's literally some kind of actual whistle.
Honestly, if it's that close and watching us, the quickest way to get it to come to us is to just punch the temple or something. So, and I think we're gonna stop recording this session there. Thank you for listening. I hope that it's been as fun for you to listen as it has been for us to play it, and we hope to see you next week. Thank you.
You cannot see me, but I have the biggest smile on my face right now.
And